Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Fish Simple. So in today's video, this is going to be the third and last part of the actual breeding series for the angelfish. So this is part 3. Today I'm going to be giving you all my tips for growing up the fry and getting the most fry as possible. So today we're going to be talking about feeding, and I'm also going to be showing you the next couple of days as they start to form into more reliably and sturdy fish. So we're going to get them past that stage where they're really flimsy. I'm going to tell you how I feed them and all that kind of stuff, and I'll show you what I'm feeding them and make it a lot easier. But if you guys are interested to see how much angelfish actually breed, it's been about, I think, just over a week since we got our batch for this series. But if you look in this tank, I don't know if you can see it, but up the back there on the leaf, sorry, I'm using my front-facing camera, there's actually more eggs, so pretty cool. But yeah, let me show you what I'm feeding them. So here are the guys about a day after the last time I recorded them. So you can see there's actually a huge batch of these guys, and they're all kind of crowding up, and as you can see they're all free swimming. So the first thing I love to feed these guys is of course baby brine shrimp, which you can't see very well here. But this obviously isn't necessary. Baby brine shrimp are a brine, so saltwater live food which you can get. They're not crazy expensive, but because they are a live food, they're a little bit more expensive than other stuff. So they're not like extremely necessary, but I love to use them because they have so much protein in them, so the fry grow really quick. And you're about to see what they're like in the water because they move around heaps and heaps. The fry just love to eat them, so I'll start feeding them now. So as you can see, there's all those little dots. Those are the brine shrimp. My camera on my phone is definitely not good enough to capture these guys. Here you go. You can see they're really going for them. They go crazy for them. So this is definitely the best food to feed them. This makes them grow the quickest because it's full of protein, and yeah, they go absolutely nuts for it. So as you can see, some of the smarter ones have figured out like that it's food, and we've got, they're all going nuts. So that's the best thing to feed them. Now, of course, you don't have to just feed brine shrimp. You can also feed a wide range of different things. So personally, the only two foods that I like to use when raising the angelfish fry is the brine shrimp, and I also use some first bites, which is a pretty generic kind of fry food, but you can also get away with just crushing up your tropical flakes into a really fine powder. And then what I like to do is, I'm not going to really do the example now because it's too hard holding the camera, but you just dip this in and you tap it on top and you give them all a little bit of dust, and that should supplement. So you want to do that 4 times a day, and that'll be that'll be good enough for them to all get enough food and grow. I think anything under 3 or 2 would be really pushing it because these guys are so small, as you can see. So they'd probably have a really hard time staying alive if they're not getting fed the right amount, and they also won't grow as quick. Now, I could have made this video like over the next couple of weeks, watching them grow up, but I thought I might as well just finish this video off by showing you what the fish look like at certain stages. So I'm going to start off by showing you these guys in about 2 weeks time, what they're going to look like. So in about 2 weeks time, they'll put on quite a bit of size. You'll see they'll get a bit more nuggety, and they'll start to look like this. So they're not going to get any finnage, but they'll be swimming more confidently, and they'll be eating more, and they'll look a lot healthier. So they're not going to get any colour, but they're going to be a lot more bigger, as you can see. And then another month after this, I'll show you what they look like. So they have put on just a little bit more size, as you can see, after another month, and they've actually started to develop colour. So there's quite a lot of these guys in here, so it's hard to get a good look at some of them, but you can see they're getting colour and they're starting to get finnage. And from this point of raising them, it is super simple. It's pretty straightforward. All you need to do is feed them a couple times a day, and they'll just start to put on the size. Giving these guys a bit more space when they're this size is also good because the water quality is more consistent, and also they have more space to grow into. So it's a lot easier to take care of them when they're in a bigger tank. So this is a pretty small tank, but you can see compared to the fry, they've got all like a lot of room to swim around and grow, and the consistency of the water is a lot better. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. Now, this was the last video of the series. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. If you guys are watching this, there's also going to be a summary video, which is going to be pretty much a compilation and a really quick digested video showing you all the steps, step by step. So if you guys want to check that out, that is also going to be in the playlist. So thanks so much for watching this series, and I'll see you guys in the next video.